Hey guys, how you doing? Got some video put together here to show you. I just get focus fired as usual, my gameplay experience, and you know, some guys who are camped out at the back there as far away as you can possibly get, probably from the encounter battle base here. I'm gonna be quite happy when I get destroyed. I don't really get that when you're sitting safe and sound at the back and you're criticizing a guy dies going forward while you're hanging back. Right? I get why they do that, because the ridiculous scoring system of Wargaming rewards them for doing that. As you'll see in this series of videos I put together. Towards the end of the video, I'll show you a team that takes advantage of me getting focused by guys on the enemy team, and especially by their artillery. And so a good team that just drives forward and says, well, hey, they're not shooting at me, so I'm gonna drive forward and shoot at them. Right? To me, it's just common sense, but I don't know. Common sense is lacking with Wargaming and scoring system, certainly, because the guys who camp at the back and criticize guys who go forward and die. One guy's saying negative there to a theory, but some other guys there are quite happy that I got destroyed, and consequently they lost the game. There's only been 2 times where guys have criticized me specifically for going out there and dying, where their team has won 2 times. Once was just recently in a tier 10 match, and I was in a tier 8. The new BZ-170, the new Chinese heavy tank, and the other was not a long time ago now, but quite a while ago now, but in a tier 5 match where the guy won that match kind of by having a really good game. It was quite happy that I had gotten destroyed. Well, both of these guys though were it should be said, not shot at all until I had died, right? Not shot at by the enemy at all. Especially the artillery guys I was up against. So only 2 times where I've ever been mocked for dying, and guys have gone on to win the game. I included this game here to show you how, if you're on a team that can't count, I believe we have like 8 guys over here, and they're facing off basically against 3 tanks. Well, 4 tanks there. And seriously, if you cannot count, you're not helping your team. All you need to do is count, right? Use the mini-map. That's why I say I'm always on teams that can't count, they can't read, they can't add or subtract to 15. There's facing off against 3 tanks here, and in a second it's just going to be 1 tank. I'm going to skip ahead in time. And you got 8 guys looking at 1 tank. Well, how are you supposed to win, right? When you're not actively going after those tanks that are on your side of the map. You're just sitting there. You put it in park. Unbelievable. So obvious win, but guys are gonna play the way they play, right? I understand they don't have the skill. They just don't have if you don't have the skill to do it going forward, then you just don't have the skill. You don't. Sorry, but I'm not sorry actually. You just don't have it, man. So If you can't do it from the front lines, then you can't do it, period. But if you can't count, if you can't read the map, if you can't add or subtract from 15, if you can't, if you're colorblind, you can't tell which is the enemies, how many are enemies you're facing versus how many friendlies. If you can't hear the alarm going off when the base is being captured, or not in this particular game, it's just deathmatch, but seriously, if you put on teams like this, more often than not, you're gonna lose. There's nothing you can do about it when guys outnumber the enemy severely on their side of the map and they don't press forward and kill them. It's beyond bizarre to me. But I understand why guys do it, because the scoring system is even more bizarre than these guys thinking. You're gonna watch here at the end. I'll show you how these guys get rewarded. The guys who blow the game, the guys who couldn't care less about winning the game. This is kind of what this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna talk through the whole thing. You probably wouldn't want me to. This little group of videos I put together here, who get rewarded at the end by the bizarre scoring system of this game. It seems like the more you care about winning and trying to do the things that are necessary to win the game, the less you're rewarded by Wargaming. Because they don't have a clue. They're sandwich artists, right, who designed this. They don't have a clue what they're talking about or what they're doing. The scoring system, right, where you're rewarding nonsense, guys who are camping at the back. They're the last guys left because they weren't doing anything. Nobody was shooting at them. They weren't even worthy of being shot at in the enemy team's eyes. But they get rewarded for that. And I know I keep talking about this over and over and over again in my videos. I'm sick of it myself, but this is my gameplay experience. I get put on these teams. But a little bit further on, you'll see a team that says, hey, that's great. They're not shooting at me. They're shooting at that guy over there. They wanted to get that guy over here, there, and they did get me in the example I'm talking about. You'll see coming up. But they push forward. They're driving forward as the guy's shooting at finishing me off. They drive forward and eliminate him and go on to just run over the enemy team at that point, from that point on. But you'll see in some of these clips here where we had an advantage, like that first one I showed you. And the guys who were so happy about me getting knocked out didn't go on to win the game when they had a numerical advantage. So, it's just the thinking of some of these guys who play this game, it is so bizarre. They're so slow. I know it's like they say it's the first person shooter for old men. And I'm definitely an old man, but if you can't move forward and think and shoot and drive, if you don't know what it takes, watch this game here, how this one plays out. It's an encounter battle. The enemy team's gonna focus me. They're gonna view me as the threat, right? The threat that has to be dealt with, because the other guys are no threat at all. But you watch at the end how they get rewarded by the bizarre scoring system. So the very guys the point is, the very guys who cost us the game, who lost the game for the team, they get rewarded. And that's what bothers me. Guys are going to play how they play. Their skill level is just not there. Okay, whatever. Right? They're comfortable camping at the back like a bunch of fucking pussies. That's it. You're not going to change those guys. They're pussies. But why are the pussies who are just playing this endgame now, since I called it the World of Warship scoring system, where you just hiding at the back because you get rewarded for it at the end by the ridiculous, stupid scoring system of World of Tanks and World of Warships. It's so simplistic and dumb. The game can be over within the first few minutes, literally. I can tell, usually with a unbelievably high degree of accuracy, whether it's going to be a win or loss within the first 30 seconds. Because of where guys deploy. If they're sitting at the back, if they're sitting at the corner, well, those guys are going to get rewarded because they pick off some guys and damage some guys at the very end. But the game was over, 14 minutes and 30 seconds earlier, or however long the game lasts. But they're so incredibly stupid. They don't care. They get rewarded, Top 5 finish. Watch how often it happens over and over in your own games. Where these camping pussies get rewarded, man. So it's not the guys. Look at these guys where they are. They're in no position to do anything. And the guys who are trying over there by where the encounter base is. Like this guy here, he's trying. But he's going to get no help from the rest of his team. They're not even in a position to shoot. You watch here. Watch what happens here. There's one enemy over there. And look at how many, just like the example before. Look at how many guys he's tying up that are focused on him. Just bizarre. Sorry, there's two guys. One gets destroyed in a second there, but the other guy ties them up for a long time. So that enemy guy over there, or those two guys, they did their job. Look, like this is beautiful on their part. Look at how many of our guys are just bizarre. Why are you worried about those guys over there when the base is being captured? Watch what happens. It's unbelievable, incredible how stupid the teammates I get put with are. How stupid. They're going after this. Who cares what he's doing back there? You got guys who are camped back even further than you. If he comes around the corner, can take care of that guy. Why else are they sitting back there? They can't shoot at the objective from where they are, back in there, where the artillery guy is. There's a bunch of freaking guys camping back there too, useless. So this guy here, man, and this enemy tank, he's laughing. He's laughing. He's doing his job. He's distracting these idiots from the fucking objective. The fucking objective is to win the game, isn't it? Look at where this guy drives. Takes himself right out of the picture. I swear to God, man. You cannot make this stuff up. You have to show it. You have to see it for yourself. My gameplay experience. Because I think it's unique. I don't see anybody getting focus fired like I do. I don't see any guys getting put on fucking team after team after team that are just out to lunch. And which, like I said, guys are gonna play how they want to play, right? They're gonna play according to their skill level, their mentality, whatever it is, right? Their character. But the scoring system of this game, why isn't our Wargaming addressing it? It's bizarre. It's bizarre. The guys who have no clue what they're doing, no interest in winning the game, they're getting top 5 finishes consistently. It's nuts. It's crazy. I said in one of my other videos, name another occupation. Let's say you're talking about a workplace, other than a politician, where guys who have no fucking clue. Let's say just government agencies, right? Any type of government agencies. Leave them out of the equation. But where others, say in the private sector, is a guy who has no fucking clue what he's doing, getting rewarded for it, like you know. But in World of Tanks and World of Warships and Wargaming's world, those guys are, you know, they're top 5. Top 5 finishers. Here's the machine. And this is the game I was talking about, where you got it's a couple guys specifically in these what's it called? Not the Regal Dorn or whatever, the tanks that's like that mercenary tank. Forget the name of it. But this guy here and the artillery guys are gonna specifically, they have it out for me, right? But watch how these guys here on my team and the 2 heavy tanks platoon together. Watch how they take advantage of that. Now the Lemon Russ. Sorry, that's the name of the tanks right there. These 2 guys here. And the other guy in the platoon in the T-62A, he comes up too and starts helping out. Watch how they take advantage of that. Watch how they take advantage of nobody shooting at them. They're not really interested in shooting, right? They're more interested in trying to get at me. Yeah, he doesn't want me to move forward there. And so I decide to kind of go around and see if I can get a better angle on him, because I'm not doing anything here, and I don't want to spew premium at this guy, right? I'm not a premium spam guy. So I'm going to try and move around to the height over here off to my right side and try and get an angle on him. Or I can't do something to him, because the way he's parked there, I'm not going to do anything to him. And if I go forward from there, those artillery guys gotta make sure I'm dead. So they can't get me from where I am right now. That's why they stopped shooting at me. So and he said, there's beer. I'm gonna get beer before that right there happens to me. And those guys were, you see how they rushed forward to take him out. They see his gun barrel turn, boom, he's not aiming at me anymore. They rush in, boom, he's done. Take him out. There's the guy in the T-62A that is platooned up with them. This should happen. I should have an outstanding win rate. I should. But I'm never on the team, hardly ever on the team like this, who sees what's happening, who can count, who can figure out, hey, they're not aiming at me. That means I can shoot them. How hard is that to figure out? I should have a fantastic win rate, but fucking Wargaming sticks me with them fucking morons all the time, man. It just pisses me off so bad. Boom, he's done. Game over. The game's over. These guys have run over top of them. Look at them, clean up. Fantastic. I could show this over and over and over again where guys have good games because they're beside me. They're right beside me. Some cases they're in front of me. And why they having good games? Because they're not getting shot at. I'm the one getting shot at. But they recognize that and they take advantage. They don't just sit there with their thumb up their keister. Right? Here you go. How hard is this? Good game. Good team. Guys who can think. Guys who can count. Guys who can read the fucking map. Guys who know what game mode it is. And they finish one too. Fantastic. I don't mind that at all. Good on them. Look at them. 1, 2, 3. The platoon guys. Because they were with me, because they recognized what was going on, and they pushed, they drove forward. How hard is that? They drive forward and they fire. Just highlighting those guys who are pretty much focused on me. And if the artillery guy and the most dangerous guys on the enemy team are focused on one guy, me, you should be able to take advantage of that. Just trying out this this new event thingy. Just to see what it was like. This is my first crack at it. So let's just show you some of this gameplay at the end. Just to lighten the mood a little bit. And yeah, it looked like fun. Kind of was a fun game. This kind of game put on a... Game's a lot more fun when you put on a decent team. Again, this is a decent team. Some guys who... drive forward and they shoot. Drive forward, shoot. Beats those camping bastards at the back every single time. Anyway, guys, hope you watched to the end, and thanks for putting up with me again and another rant. And God, I wish Wargaming would fix this game because you know, I do like this game. I really do. I've always liked warships and tanks and planes and this kind of fighting gear since I was a kid. I just wish Wargaming liked it as much as we like playing it, you know, and the hardcore community that stuck with it despite how fucking stupid Wargaming is. You know, and they're stubborn refusal to fix anything in this game. They just, all they do want to do is sell you shit. Fucking fix the game. They could fix this game in a variety of ways. Not hard, you know, but you need to have people in those offices who even know what's wrong. They're so stupid. They don't even know what's wrong with the game. They don't even know that the bots are taking over. Right, the game is being flooded with bots, right? Because people are leaving this game. Ridiculous. They're stupid. They reward pansy-ass gameplay instead of the bold, masculine, you know, toxic, masculine gameplay. They don't like that. Wargaming doesn't like that toxic masculinity stuff. You gotta reward the pussies and sit at the fucking back. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.